Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of Gunner Corner. The Gunners continued their Premier League campaign with a 3-2 defeat at Stamford Bridge. Unfortunately, this is the second straight loss for Unai Emery's men, who seemed to struggle a little bit early on in the season. To be fair, the new head coach and the team had an extremely difficult start to the season, playing defending champions Manchester City in their opener, and now going to Stamford Bridge to play against Chelsea. Unfortunately, both games ended in a loss. Certain positive and negative patterns from the first game came up once more. Arsenal tried to play it out from the back, advancing the ball against Chelsea just like they did against Manchester City. Chelsea's high pressure caused serious problems, and the Gunners lost possession multiple times, too close to their goal. Unfortunately, it seemed painfully easy for Chelsea to break Arsenal down on the right-hand side of the Gunners' defense, and they had multiple opportunities, not only in the first half when they scored, but also in the second half when, once again, they scored from that side. Arsenal conceded a cheap goal early on in the game. To make matters worse, Chelsea made it 2 within the first 20 minutes, and the Gunners were in deep trouble. Once Arsenal had a little more space and could advance the ball faster to the attacking third, they could systematically target the left-hand side of Chelsea's defense, getting behind them and waiting for the second wave of players arriving and feeding them the ball. The Gunners had multiple opportunities to score from these situations, and in fact they did. Iwobi's equalizer was a great example of this. Mkhitaryan was instrumental regarding the comeback of the Gunners. He finished with a goal and an assist. In a way, the second half was a lot more disappointing. Arsenal changed their tactics and became a lot more defensive. Maybe head coach Unai Emery was too concerned to get his first point in the Premier League, but for some reason, the team wasn't clicking as much as in the end of the first half, and they just gave too much space to Chelsea. At certain points, all 11 Arsenal players were in the final third of the pitch, like 30 yards out from their own goal. That's just too much freedom for Chelsea. Even though Pedro pulled off some great saves to keep us in the game, just after the 80th minute, Alonso scored and unfortunately won the game for Chelsea. I believe it was disappointing in the second half because you could see the frustration of the attacking players, especially Mesut Ozil, who got substituted around midway through the second half. He seemed like a very frustrated figure, not receiving the ball. Basically, the defensive shape didn't allow the team to advance the ball beyond midfield, so we could never really have that sort of space and options in the attacking third, and we had no real chances. A sad statistic from the game is that the team had more shots in the final 5 minutes of the first half than in the entire second half. That is just disappointing. Altogether, this one was a better performance than last week against Manchester City. However, the result is still disappointing. Despite this, we should always remind ourselves that there's a new head coach, there's a new system, there's a new vision here. So patience is key. These 2 games were incredibly difficult, but you could see some positive signs. Therefore, I urge everyone to be patient with the team and the new head coach, even though they must know that the pressure is building a little bit. And next week's West Ham game will be crucial in terms of getting some points on the board. Do you think we could have grabbed a point at Stamford Bridge or even won the game? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.